God chooses who he chooses, and 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, it's going to be somebody that the world is like, oh, absolutely not. There's no freaking way. Why would you be chosen by God? And it was the same thing with Jesus, because Jesus was born in a lowly town, right? There was nothing major about that town. There was nothing significant about it. Jesus was a carpenter. He wasn't some like, they were expecting some palace type of king, to come, but Jesus wasn't like that. And that's how and you can look in the Bible and see the people that God chose. They all have a rep. They all have a rep. The people that God chooses to do his work are usually the people that the world shuns away. So sometimes it's hard as a standing spouse to see your person that God ordained you to be with, right? To see them as anything other than what they were, because that's what we're used to. And that's how the apostles were with Saul, because the only thing they knew about Saul is that he was persecuting Christians, right? So it was very hard for them to believe that Saul had changed. They were wounded, cautious, and protective, right? Which is a lot of us standing spouses. I can speak for myself very much when I say this, okay? I am a very guarded person, all right? I really am. I don't let too many people in, and if I let you in, I don't let you all the way in, okay? Because I have to protect myself. That's my mindset, right? I protect myself, and that's not right. I know God wants to break down that barrier, but that's currently so I can understand why the apostles were kind of guarded, because, they knew Saul from before. God doesn't shame the apostles for their fear, right? He introduces Barnabas, okay? And like I said before, Barnabas already had a reputation with the apostles. They trusted him. So Barnabas stood up and he supported Paul, right? He encouraged the apostles through Paul's amazing transformation, right? Miraculous transformation. And God used Barnabas to kind of mend that bridge between Saul and the apostle. Barnabas, he didn't deny the past, right? He didn't deny what Saul had been doing or had done.